It's a very suitable tool for the small-scale producer who cuts only a few trees per year.
I think the best type of milling is portable mill because it didn't waste too much waste of the timber. It can mill small and big.
Timber producers with many hectare blocks would be better off using a portable sawmill. This machine costs at least 6 times more than a chainsaw with frame and requires considerable production for its use to be economical. Use and maintenance of the portable sawmill demands true entrepreneurial skills from the timber producer.
Wait. Move back for me. Okay, down in easy.
The portable sawmill can saw trees into beams of different sizes. Before sawing, a beam size is decided upon whereby the least wood is wasted. The required sizes and prices of beams are listed by Swift and made available to the producer groups.
Why milling should be done in the bush is that if you want to get a log out of the bush and mill it, you need a bulldozer to pull that log from the bush to come into the village where you will mill it. You are doing a chain of damage from the bush down to the village. So we don't want that to happen. That's why we like them to mill the trees in the bush and then carry them down to the shore or to the village.
After harvesting, I as a forester will go and visit the milling side with its producers. So this time we can go around for inspecting this for the milling site here. And first of all, look, if this one a little bit open now, yeah? And no more trees here. So I think need him somebody by go and find them tree for you for the plant him so well here. For house, you will say, you will carry them down lows. Guys, go. This kind of team was also this one here. You will carry him, put him in one place. After I'm making the report of that block, then I will close it. And the producers will always look after the block. Look after those regenerations, do the replanting where we fail the tree, because we are leaving the space there. We must replace trees.
With the help of a local development bank here, we managed to acquire a landing craft. And this landing craft will go to various purchasing points to collect timber from people and then transport them to our main timber yard here in Munda.
Initially, we were on 3 cubic meters in total before the producer group is qualified to have the service of the ship.
Before the ship arrives on any certain port, the forester and myself must go through certain procedures to check whether the trees that a certain producer has milled comes from the right block with the right number and the right species. I'm all right. Okay, you check on with the blocks and tree numbers.
First tree, hemlock block number 1.
Block number
Tree
1.
number 8.
Block number 1, tree number 8. And the color film, yeah?
Color film. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tree number 8 now, block number 1.
Tree number 8. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Then. Okay. Itu was second multiple hemma. Good, no splits. Next one.
And numbering is very, very important because that's what we call chain of custody. All trees that have been felled from certified block must have numbers. And these numbers must be written on the 2 edges of the timbers.
So that when the timber arrives in Munda, even on the ship, everybody knows from which tree the timber has come.
There's a big difference in prices from logging companies and Swift, between Swift and the logging companies.
At the moment, according to data, we are saying that we are paying 50 to 100 times more than the normal logging companies are paying to the landowners. In this way, people are now recognizing the value of their trees.
Thank you.
Good fella.
I don't know if we can stay in a low profile. We are receiving requests for assistance from bigger and larger tribal groups.
We have people who are a little bit concerned about too many papers to fill in. It would be a sort of bottleneck to the whole thing. But I think gradually, when they get used to it, it will be all right for them.
The resources are not owned by any individual, not even a chief. In the Solomon Island, resource land is owned by a community, and therefore any money that comes out from land must be fairly distributed.
We must give much more of the value that is earned from the timber back to the producer. In other words, the philosophy is that the SWIFT organization is a not-for-profit organization.
We can look into the future to see that, yes, it will be a very much longer-term export for the country to help our economy.
These containers from the Solomon Islands have a long journey behind them. Europe is a good market for sustainably produced tropical hardwood. This is especially true of the Netherlands. Instead of a Dutch company buying the wood from the Solomons and selling it at a profit, the timber yard is owned by the SWIFT project, so sales revenues can largely flow back to the Solomon Islanders themselves. More and more European companies are opting for sustainably produced tropical hardwood. The strict certification rules of the Forest Stewardship Council guarantee that the timber is cut in an ecologically sound way. It guarantees a sustainable future for the islanders. Swift timber is strong, beautiful and durable. This square in Rotterdam provides a good example for the application of one of its 6 timber species. The SWIFT project has found the delicate balance between cutting and regrowing in the rainforest.